like crazy. Everybody's trying to stimulate it. Sputters in the mirror and feel this can't be right. Back to the scene of a Friday night, to a blessed collision, still frozen time. Spill drinkers, Cupid, and the sound of her first chime. And why did you argue? We're dreaming of this eye.
Morning guys, I hope you're all doing well. I've honestly had such a great morning routine. I woke up this morning and I was just craving some like movement and a really slow and chill morning routine, but still like getting things done. So went for a morning walk this morning, which was beautiful, along the beach. I went with Ella actually. I picked her up along the way and had a walk with her, and then I just went to my Pilates studio, Active Mind Body, and just did a Pilates stretch class, which was 100% what I needed. I was just craving like a stretch, a really slow class, and would just like stretch out my muscles because I've been a little bit tight and sore recently. So that's exactly what I needed. And because I live like 20 minutes away from Cronulla, once I'm like out in this area, I'm like, I feel like I should just maximize my time here and spend as much time as I possibly can. Usually what I do is like I stay out here all day, I go to a cafe hours on end and just like work from here. I know it's very, I just basically live here. I need to move here. So I thought I might as well just go for a quick dip. It's a beautiful day today. It's actually so warm. This morning I was like waking up a little bit of a sweat because it was super nice weather. So I was like, oh, I feel like a morning swim would be exactly what I needed. It's currently just like 9:30 if you guys want to know what time I'm living at. It's 9:30 and the water looks incredible. I'm just down at this like more private area here. But like it's just very peaceful. So I'm just gonna go for a quick dip. Yeah, like I said, I probably won't be here for that long just because I'm hungry and I want to get home to eat some food and make some more food, even though I had a smoothie. Your girl, she's still hungry. That was honestly great. If you guys are watching this and it's a nice day outside, I highly recommend getting outside, going for a dip in the ocean. You will honestly feel so refreshed and just feel so good. There's a little tip of the day. Go outside, go into the ocean, you'll feel incredible. This morning is exactly what I've needed. Sorry, this lighting is funny. We're just gonna go with it. But what I've been doing recently is going to 5:30 Club first thing in the morning, which is great. Basically, it's where you, stairs. Basically, it's where you go to a cafe and smash out a whole bunch of work first thing in the morning, which is amazing when I have a lot of work to get done. But to be honest, I didn't have that much to get done this morning, so I was like, I'm gonna take this. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna take this opportunity to kind of have a slow morning routine. Obviously, there's always work to be done, but I was like, there's nothing I need to get done right now, so let's just enjoy the moment and not worry about doing work and like being focused on work so much. So I just had a morning routine for myself, which felt amazing. I obviously still love 5:30 Club and going to go a lot this week. It's just something that I needed to do for myself to start the week off right. Goodbye, beach.
Back to the scene of a Friday night, to a blessed collision, still frozen time. Spill drinkers, Cupid, and the sound of her first chime. Why did you argue?
Back home and in my kitchen, so I'm just gonna be making myself like a chocolate yogurt bowl with a whole bunch of fruit. If you guys want to see like all my recipes that I eat today and just like pretty much everything that I eat today, I'm filming a what I eat in a week, like a separate video of everything that I'm eating this week, including today. So keep an eye out for that video if you guys want to see like in depth what I'm eating. I will show you guys like roughly what I'm eating, but not really how I make it, recipes, all that kind of stuff. So keep an eye out for that video. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I honestly have been really creative with my recipes and just really trying hard in the kitchen and with cooking and just enjoying the process of making food and like fueling my body. So that's been super fun, so I thought it'd be perfect to film that kind of video this week for you guys. So I'm just gonna make it that yogurt bowl, and now it is all plant-based, all vegan, which is incredible. I'll probably just like pop on a podcast, maybe head outside and eat it outside, just because like you guys obviously know like I'm just honoring like a slow morning today. I don't want to rush into work. I am on my period, which is 100% why. I'm just in like that slow season, and instead of pushing past the slow season and just like being a go-getter, which I am a very big go-getter, I need to listen to that slow season of my body telling me to slow down and actually slow down. So today's focus is just listening to my body and honoring the season of slow. Especially when you're on your period, I find when I'm on mine, my energy levels naturally are a little bit lower, as well as just my body needs that time to close in and kind of slow down. I've said slow down way too much, but you guys get the point. Everyone has different like seasons throughout their menstrual cycle and like the moon cycle and everything like that. So currently in a state of slow at the moment, which is great. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started on like my weekly reset routine slash, I guess you can say, just day. I did do a little bit of this yesterday in terms of just like planning out my week ahead, planning my content, planning some dinners and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like I got to do a little bit more today just to feel really clear for the week. Also, it is a new month. Did it start yesterday? What's the date? Hey Siri, what's the date today?
It's Monday, the 2nd of March, 2020.
Okay, thank you. So it's a brand new month, which I would like to do some monthly intention setting and all that good stuff. But first, before doing anything, before I sit down at my desk and start planning some workouts, setting my monthly intentions, doing some journaling, every month and every new month, I like to act as if that's like the end of a new year or starting a new year kind of thing. Like, you know how everyone gets that major inspiration, motivation moment at the end of a year and they're like, yes, 2020 is my year, let's set goals, let's do that. I pretty much do that every single month, just to kind of keep track of my goals and make sure I'm clear of what's going on and where I want to be at the end of this year. That just makes me actually achieve my goals and also keeps me clear throughout the whole entire year. And also your goals change. Like honestly, there was a few things that I had on my vision board that I'm like, I took off because I just was like, this is no longer serving me. So your goals change, so keep clear on your goals. I'm a Gemini, so I am very like indecisive and change my mind quite quickly. Therefore I have different goals by every single day of the week. Like I actually change my mind that much. So for me it's really important to keep that mentality going of like goal setting and stuff like that, just so I know where I'm going, where I want to be, and what really matters to me, and what is just kind of like the one-off goals that I wrote down and don't actually serve me. But first we're just going to start off with a little tidy up of my space. Tidy up, did I say that right? I don't know. Honestly can't sit at my desk without having a clear space. Like how are you meant to thrive and be really clear when the space around you is not clear? So before planning anything, before doing any journaling, I love to tidy up my space. I've been getting really good at being clean recently. I don't want to say clean, but tidying up after myself, I'm getting better. And that was a big goal of mine this year, so I'm glad that it's already coming into action and that I've been putting that on a big priority list. But yeah, let's just get into the clean and I'll show you guys what else I'm planning to do in my little gist day. I got this new set from Lily Bod. It actually arrived today, so I'm excited to wear these. Look at the little bottoms. I know I just really like them. And then I just got the matching crop top. So I'm gonna pop these in the spare room because what I do is, considering I do social media, I take lots of photos, I like to hang up like a few different outfits that I want to get pictures in or videos in or something like that in the spare room. That way I can just like hop in there and go, what do I want to shoot in, and pick something from there. So I'm gonna pop that in there because I'd love to get like an Instagram workout in this set. Firstly, I'm just going to set my monthly intention. So I'm using this like moon calendar that has, I'll show you the page that I'm writing it on. You can just do this in your normal journal. If you guys have one, I highly recommend getting one. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can just go to Kmart and literally buy one for like $5, $7. Sometimes they're like $3 for a really good journal. So they're not expensive whatsoever. I do buy some pricey ones just because I love journals so much. So I'm really like, that's something that I want to splurge on just because I do love them. Kiki K is amazing. And overall just great. So firstly, I'm just going to practice gratitude. So I'm going to thank the universe for 10 things that I'm grateful for, whether it's happened in February the previous month or something that's happened this week or just an overall thing that I'm grateful for. And then there's an I want list. So this is where I'm going to write down 10 things that I want to call into my reality in the next month or year or whenever. It can be long term, it can be short term. I usually like to do like a few short term ones that I really want to stick to and achieve in March and the following month, etc, etc. And then I write down a few long term ones that are a very common occurrence. That way I can keep reminding myself to make progress and action on those every single day. And then there's an I wish you well comment, which I actually really like. And honestly, without this journal, I didn't really think to do this kind of practice, but basically just write, you know, a friend, a partner, a family member, write their name down and wish them well for something, whether it's something that they really want or that they're struggling with and you want them to overcome something, and just wish them well. And it's not really so much like manifesting for them because you can't really do that, but it's just still the idea of wishing someone well and sending good vibes to them through like a vibrational frequency kind of thing, which is very nice. I'm gonna write that all down, and then what I'll actually do is just get my normal journal. In my normal journal, I am going to reflect on February. I don't really know what I'm going to write down yet. I'll probably just reflect on what I achieved, what I didn't achieve, what I want my priority to be in the next coming months. I will keep you guys updated on what I do. And yeah. I actually love goal setting and intention setting so much. Like, I could actually talk about it for ages, but as you guys would have seen, I wrote a whole bunch in my journal. Where's the back of it? Oh, here. I'm just gonna go through what I wrote very quickly, well, as quick as I possibly can. I know that I can definitely ramble and drag things on, so I'm gonna try get straight to the point and not do that right now. So I wrote a heading saying goodbye February. The first thing I wrote down was 3 memories from February. This can just be fun little memories that made you feel really loved up or happy and just sparked lots of joy, or just things that you had lots of fun doing. I also wrote down my biggest challenge I faced. This can be emotionally, physically. Biggest thing I learned, this is always a good one to reflect and see what you've learned over the past month. This can be one thing, it can be a few things. Just write down anything that you've learned from this month, or like your biggest one. And the biggest thing that I achieved, you can write down multiple, but I don't ever have enough room on my page to do that, so I would just write the biggest kind of standout moment that I achieved. The biggest thing for me, it probably doesn't seem like a big deal to anyone else and probably seems like a very small thing, but it was getting back into my routine and waking up early again and just setting up my day for a good day kind of thing. That was something I was definitely lacking in the start of the year, so I'm really glad that I've gotten back to a good routine, good sleeping habits, and just starting to wake up earlier again, which I love. And then on the next page I wrote hello March, and I basically just wrote down my goals in categories. So I wrote down a few health goals, career goals, and personal goals. I'll read out a few just so you guys are up to date with what I am wanting to go and work towards. So health wise is prioritize my gut and sort out my bloating. I'm actually ordering some bloating tablets which will hopefully work, and I'm also planning to eat fully plant-based this month. I eat, I want to say 80 to 90% plant-based most of the time, but I really want to prioritize only eating plant-based foods. I feel like this will also help my gut. Career is always my longest list of goals. I'm just very career driven, and that's what excites me so much because I have found my purpose and I want to act on that. So career is always my longest list of goals. post 3 times on YouTube. I kind of go in and out of this. I always say to myself, I'm gonna aim for 2 days, which I always do, and then if you guys are lucky and if I'm feeling up for it, I'll upload a 3rd, but I really want to try do 3 times a week. I'm not going to stress myself out about this one too much because it is a lot to ask for, but I want to try do majority of this month's weeks 3 times. I have started and launched my podcast. Honestly, a podcast has been something I've wanted to do for so long. I think back in like September, October, I was talking about it on my YouTube channel, and ever since then I've gotten so many questions being like, hey, you said you're gonna start a podcast, like, can you please start it already? And I'm not gonna lie, I've been going through a few ups and downs on starting a podcast. I don't know, I just feel like it's not the right time, I don't know enough to do this, I just have been getting some limiting beliefs and also comparing myself to other podcasts and other people, and podcasts are becoming a big thing, and I just don't want it to seem like I'm just jumping on the bandwagon for no reason when it's something that I wanted to do for a long time. So I've just kind of come over all those limiting beliefs and worries that I've made up in my head about a podcast, and I'm just gonna do it. So hopefully I will get that sorted, unless any other annoying limiting beliefs come up, which they better not, because I'm good at the moment. But definitely a few ups and downs with that podcast mode, because I feel like I've just been overthinking it a little bit too much. My last category is personal goals. So I just have like yoga flows every single day. Honestly, I want to work on getting like my headstand, handstands. You guys can see my vision board, there's some yoga stuff up on there, and just like getting my flexibility back. And yeah, I don't know, like 10 minutes of yoga really like sets my day up really nicely, or ends my day off really nicely. Less plastic use, and I want to go for an ocean swim as often as possible. After this morning I was like, I want to do this every single day. So that was just like a few personal goals that I would love to achieve this month and do for myself. Whoa, I had deja vu, that's weird. So now all I want to get done is just do like a weekly workout plan. I'm training for my PT twice this week, and it's already Monday, so I only need to plan like 3 sessions. I'm going to plan a lower body, upper body, and a HIIT day. So I'm just going to plan 3 different workouts that I can do this week. Oh, it's windy. I'm feeling super clear though on the next month. I feel like at the end of every month I honestly lack so much clarity, and my head is so like fluffy, and I just everything just seems really fuzzy. Fluffy, what is that? What? But I'm now feeling super clear of what I need to do, what action I need to take, and how I'm going to get there, and what the end goal kind of is, which is amazing. So like I said, I'm just going to plan out my workouts, and I'll speak to you guys later. But I think I'm just gonna like chill out. I might pop on some YouTube or some Netflix. Cooper's coming over I think at like 5 or 5:30. We'll probably start making dinner together and stuff. So I'm just gonna chill out and watch some YouTube. I need to catch up on a lot of videos. I hardly watch anything anymore, so I want to catch up on a few videos that I can watch. But yeah, just watching some Married at First Sight. I don't even watch this show. Cooper knows more about it than me. Isn't that right?
No.
Yes. No. This is tonight's dinner, everyone. Just like spaghetti bolognese with garlic bread, of course. This is all vegan. Very, very good. How is it, babe?
That's cool.
One of our best, or not that good?
One of the best.
Oh, yes! It looks delicious. Oh, sorry, I turned it down because I was filming. See about that. Just gonna finish watching Married at First Sight, and then we're going to head to sleep, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Get your breath back.
Good night, everyone.
It starts so when you quit smoking.
I'm sorry.